Happy February, everybody. Author Chi here, best-selling author and life after divorce coach. Yes, I help people get their life back after divorce and breakup. I got to add that because there's some people that may not have been, married, but they've been in some long-term relationship and you need healing too. So I'm the life after divorce coach and breakup coach to help you with that. So without further ado, guys, I'm here with part 2 of the 3 truths about forgiveness. And if you didn't catch my part 1, you want to swing over to my YouTube channel, subscribe, or swing over to my social media on Facebook and Instagram as Author Chi to catch up on the latest video. All right, so let's get into it. So 3 truths about forgiveness. Number 1 is that in order to forgive, you must confront. Okay, what I mean by that is, instead of just assuming and being angry and upset with someone and say, oh, well, I'll just forgive them, I'll get over it. No, I always advise my clients to seek reconciliation first. There are a couple reasons why you want to do that. Now, I do understand there are times when the person does not want to talk to you. There are times when they can't talk to you because maybe they're deceased or something to that nature, or maybe you don't have their information where you can contact them. And so again, you may be like, I want to have a conversation and confront the situation, but this person is not available for me to do so. So I'll tell you a little later about how you can address that. But I'm talking to the people that have access to a person that has hurt you. And I'm encouraging you to have a conversation. And when I say confront, I don't mean come defensive. Come with, these are all the things that you did to hurt me, but come humble, open-minded, and ready to listen, because this is what you may find. You may find that as you start sharing with the person how they hurt you and the things that they did to bring you to this place where you feel like you need to have this conversation, you may find that you did something to them that triggered their reaction to you. You may realize there was a cause and effect in that relationship that caused the hurt that you're now experiencing. So confrontation allows you to have that awareness and even self-awareness of what your role was in that situation, okay? Confrontation also gives you the opportunity to receive an apology. And it's something about those simple 2 words, I'm sorry, that's like healing all over your body. When someone can just tell you they're sorry, sometimes that's all you wanted to hear in the first place, and it's so healing. And so when you don't confront, you don't give yourself the opportunity to experience that. And so I always encourage confrontation and having the conversation, because you could truly salvage a relationship that could be really good with just having a conversation and talking about it. Okay, guys? Another thing I would say is prayer. Okay, a lot of times when someone is just habitually hurting you, habitually lying, habitually cheating, doing those type of things that really are hurtful to you, most times it's rooted in some type of negative experience that they went through in their past, and they don't know how to express love because they have so much pain inside, and they're taking it out on you. And sometimes they take it out on the person that they love the most, or the person that's closest to them. And so praying for that person gives you a bird's eye view on the situation, and you stop blaming yourself and start saying, oh, that's why they're acting that way. Because if you look a little closely, they're probably not just doing that to you. They've probably done that to every other person that they've been in a relationship with. They're doing it to some of their family members, like it's a pattern. And when you know there's a pattern, that's when we need to start praying. Okay? Pray for that person. Pray for their healing. Pray for the root of their behavior. Because that's only where real change is going to come from. Yelling at them, cussing at them, being mad at them is not going to bring healing in their life. Okay, so I do encourage that if you're a person of faith to pray, and if you're not a person of faith, just having positive thoughts towards that person to encourage them to get the healing that they need. All right. Last but not least is to forgive yourself. All right. So sometimes we find it easier to forgive others, but find it hard to forgive ourselves. And I call that feeling guilty. When you're having a lot of unforgiveness toward yourself, it can come off as guilt. And guilt is unforgiveness turned inward. It's you saying that I messed up, I regret what I did. Maybe you were the cause for why that relationship didn't work out. So you're feeling guilty and you're not forgiving yourself. And listen, that's toxic. That's toxic. You're being toxic to yourself. Like, again, the same way you would forgive others, show the same type of love towards yourself. One thing about guilt is that one question I like to ask my clients is, why do you feel guilty? Because you messed up? Okay. Well, did you learn something from it? Yes, I learned this, this, and that. Well, that's a good thing. It's good that you messed up, because if you didn't mess up, you wouldn't now be as wise as you are now. Now you know what not to do in the future. Now you know how to create a new experiences, because you're going to have a new action, right? So when you have that revelation of that, my actions that actually turned, that my actions have actually something that I learned from and made me better, there's no reason to be guilty. Everything happens for a reason. It's all working together for your good, okay? So listen, guys, that's my 3 truths about forgiveness. And again, forgiveness is hard. Forgiveness takes time. But with these 6 steps that I just gave you for my part 1 and part 2, I guarantee you will process your forgiveness journey a lot differently and come out with better outcomes. Now, I did promise you in the beginning that I would tell you, if you can't confront someone physically, that you can write a letter to them. Even if they're deceased or you can't get in contact with them, write a letter to them. Pray over that letter and release it. Burn it, bury it, flush it down the toilet, eat it, whatever you want to do. Get rid of it. That's your sign of releasing that thing and saying, I have forgiven, I am now letting this situation go, this pain go, so I can be free, right? All right. So listen, tune in for more from author Chi. Again, Life After Divorce coach. And if you're looking for someone to help you through your breakup or divorce experience and you're getting stuck and you don't know where else to go, I'm here for you. Go to my website, www.authorchi.com. Book your appointment today, and I'm going to help you redesign your life to live your very best life, because you deserve it. All right? Tune in next time. I'll see you soon.